to file your taxes. Why would you need a tax strategist? Well, let's talk about who are tax strategists and who are tax preparers, and why CPA might not be somebody that you are looking for when it comes to planning your tax liability and saving money on taxes. I've been a business owner and accountant for about 10 years, and lately I started transitioning into tax planning, helping clients save money on taxes. And a lot of times when I meet new business owners, potential clients, they are looking for new accountants, and when I ask them, why are you looking for somebody new? And the common answer that I get from business owners, they say that they have a liability and they talk to their CPAs, accountants, to see what are the ways to lower their taxes. And a lot of times they tell me that the CPAs, accountants are now willing to work with them on helping them lower their tax liability down. And that's a really common misconception that a lot of business owners have. If you are working with an accountant, if you're working in tax preparer, they're automatically supposed to help you save money on taxes. In reality, that's not the case, because school and education that we went to, they've taught us how to take the numbers, put it into software, and give you the liability. When it comes to saving money on taxes, it comes more than that. We have to actually be creative, read IRS code, look at the data, kind of compare different case studies of why a certain business owner were able to deduct certain expenses and save money on taxes, while the other were not able to deduct it. And it all comes to a business owner proving that an expense was needed to generate revenue and to run the business. And at times when the IRS disallowed the deduction was during the time when the business owner failed to provide documentation and to let the IRS know how the expense actually related to the business and how was the expense needed to generate revenue. So this is the case where at times CPAs, accountants, or tax preparers, they don't have the proper knowledge to give you an answer on how you can lower your tax liability down. This is why I'm educating myself in helping the business owners in figuring out what are the ways, what are allowed to deduct, which will not only help you save money on taxes, build your business, but also will make the IRS happy. And this is where we talk about the difference between a tax preparer, CPA, or a tax strategist. Where a CPA, a tax preparer, they take your numbers, they put it in the tax software, and the tax strategists actually proactively work with you on advising and building a customized tax savings plan. If you feel like your CPA or a tax preparer is good at what they do, they tell you your liability, but they don't help you save money on taxes, that's not it's not to blame them. It just means you need to do your own research and find somebody like a tax strategist that will actually plan out your liability, and not in January or December 31st, but throughout the whole year. Meet with you quarterly, monthly, or at least by